Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Lim-Nakrin. So I just want to let you know that we are just keeping an eye on this press conference about to begin at any moment now. Governor Kemp is expected to deliver remarks about the state of Black health, a report on the state of Black health for the year 2023. Governor Kemp would be joined by the Health and Human Services Secretary, as well as a couple congresswomen, Lucy McBath and Nakima Williams as well. And this is at the gathering spot in Atlanta right now. We're just waiting for that press conference to begin. And, you know, of course, the focus here is on the status of health. You know, looking at some of the issues, including a new lower cost prescription drug law and how it's impacting residents. And just kind of the overall issue of also Medicare covered insulin, in addition to some other things, vaccine access as well. But as we are keeping an eye on that, I want to let you know that we are following a couple of other headlines around the city of Atlanta, but also this major national story that we continue to keep an eye on. The latest out of Louisville, Kentucky, where there was that mass shooting that took place earlier this morning at 8:30 this morning, resulting in 5 people being killed, including the shooter. And it happened at a bank in the downtown area on East Main Street there. The shooter believed to have been a former employee. The motive still being investigated at this time. 2 officers were shot. 8 people now at the University of Louisville being treated at that hospital, including one of the officers who is in surgery right now. But again, 5 individuals killed in this mass shooting, including the shooter, though it's not clear if the shooter died as a result of self-inflicted gunshot wounds, but that's something that's being investigated by authorities as well. Also, the city of Mableton, the election underway, or rather early voting, I should say. Voters are starting to cast their ballots in the new city's runoff, I should say. Turnout has been pretty slow, but Cobb County officials are definitely hoping that things pick up this week. Ultimately, Election Day is actually next week, but an election to choose the first ever mayor and council was held last month with only 12% of eligible voters casting votes. So several runoffs were forced, and again, Mableton still has no mayor, still has no full city council. That is something to be determined right now, and that's why there is early voting, which kicked off today, again running through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 2 locations, the Mabel House Arts Center and South Cobb Community Center, if you want to participate in that. So, of course, officials are hoping for better turnout. Also in Clayton County as well, we will soon know who's going to be tasked with keeping the peace there. Residents there voting on who they want to become the next sheriff. Lavon Allen and Clarence Cox are the final 2 candidates on the runoff election ballot there. Early voting begins today as well in that community. The actual election is set for next Tuesday, April 18th. So that's something that we're going to continue to follow as well. And just a reminder, if you haven't been nagged enough about this, it's tax time. The day is fast approaching. For all the last minute people out there, the clock is ticking to get your taxes filed. Tax day is April 18th, and I know that's the same day as these elections, so you gotta kind of keep to the timetable there. But, refunds are going to be smaller this year is what we're learning. Experts are warning filers to set their expectations a little bit lower. IRS reporting refunds are 11% less compared to last year, primarily due to the end of pandemic-era tax credits. So if you're filing the last minute, experts are just reminding you bring all your important documents to the tax professional, and also maybe ask to get your refund through direct deposit. Let's let you know about something fun happening this weekend as well. The Atlanta Dogwood Festival returning this Friday, featuring hundreds of artists, live music, and much more. And it goes from April 14th to the 16th. It is the city's largest and longest running arts festival. Okay, so I showed you the setup here. Remember the State of Black Georgia Health Report press conference. So this gathering is taking place, but we are now learning that the remarks that we really want to share with you are going to happen a little bit later today, probably closer to 3:45, just based on how the schedule is playing out there. But you can see it is a gathering. The State of Black Georgia Health Report. It's something that we're going to keep an eye on. You know, looking at several issues from drug prices, access to health care, and vaccines, and all of that, Medicare, all of these issues. But we would expect Governor Kemp, the Health and Human Services Secretary, and a couple of congresswomen to be speaking, but we've just learned that those remarks are going to come a little bit later in the day. So we're going to bring that to you when that happens. For right now, we hope you'll continue to follow the latest on our website, and have a great day.